Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 7. It took me a little while because I was really tempted to say 6 for whatever reason. We're back. Now, the last episode, I feel like we started off pretty strong, but then, let me tell you, it derailed pretty quickly. Not necessarily derailed, but like, we've got a rail. I don't know, there's like a pun I could have made. Anyway, it didn't go the way I wanted to. Things got messy. I'll tell you what. We're just gonna do it properly, okay? And what that means is I'm gonna pick this stuff up. We're just gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna try to do it again, but like just properly. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure we could very much continue using just the normal brewing stand. Like that's an option, but like some of you guys pointed out, I should just use the potion brewer. The whole reason why I was avoiding using the actual block. I don't know if I have it actually bookmarked here. By the way, in case you couldn't tell, I have like a motivation. So we're jumping right into this. Potion brewer. Like, I will need to set up plastic. We're gonna have to do a little bit of work to get this guy. In fact, what is this? Advanced machine frame. It's gonna need pink slime. Man, there's gonna be a lot we have to do. But I'll tell you what, I'm pretty committed at this point. I think we're gonna do it. Okay, so that's the plan. Another thing we did in the last episode is we actually upgraded all these guys over here to tier 3 dimensional storage stabilizers. And what that means is, I do have it on me. If we open this guy up, we now have pretty much double, a little bit more than double our storage capacity. So that means we can store a lot more of this junk. To be honest, there's a lot of substrate, and I don't think we're ever going to use that much. So we might have to. I'll consider dealing with that at a later date. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of junk. There's a lot of things. A lot of everything. Now, whilst I do have the potion stuff on me, I'm just gonna put it away purely for the fact of I'll be surprised if we touch it this episode. To be completely honest, like I could go and try and automate the brewing stand, but I'm not going to. We're gonna put it on hold. I'm going to automate latex. We're going to automate all of that stuff, get that done, bada bing, bada boom, right? does that sound like a good plan? I think it does. Now, this area, we're going to have to build a new area. That's, I guess, where I'm leading with this. The question is, what do we build it out of? I don't know how we got these green heart logs, but I kind of want to use them. Or even just like the green planks. These look pretty cool. Do we agree? Maybe? I'm curious, like, is there like a chipped variant? I'd be surprised if there was, but with that being said, ooh, what do we have here? Oh yeah, look, we can make some. Yeah. So we can turn it into like different stuff, sort of. Oh look, you can get like shingles and stuff. Oh, that was really fun. What's this? Domum ornamentum. I don't know. I'm sorry for whatever that was, but I think you guys were feeling it too. You know, like we saw it up there and okay. So yeah, we could try this out. The Architect's Cutter, maybe. We'll need some stone slabs, it looks like. If I'm allowed to even get them. What are these? Yeah, stone slabs. Architect's Cutter. Okay, sure. We've got it now. As for where we're going to build this thing, I think I'm going to slap it like... Probably like back here somewhere. Like, I don't know. There, I guess. Oh, what do we have? We have a... This is actually a thing. I just need to get closer to where it is. Yeah, here it is. And the whole thing spawns in at once. Yeah, anyway, let's slap this guy down. Let's get some stuff built. So this is purely just like decorational stuff we're looking at here. And to be honest, I might not even use it. But the point is we can if we want to. What are these pillars? Oh my god. Why? They're like the full block. That's actually pretty cool. It's like the full size of the block that it would be. It might even be bigger than a block in my hands. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what we're going to use it for, but I'll tell you what. We're going to use it. One thing I want to do is make sure that we don't go onto the railroad track here. So you know what? We can increase it a little bit to be able to see this stuff. If I just like bump this value up a bit, we should be able to see it, you know, from a bit of a distance. It just might hurt our frame rate a little bit. So building this platform, I'll tell you what. I'm going to sort of commit to this strange pillaring that we have going on. But instead of placing that there... Yeah, maybe we just do 3. Nah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be back with some... Oh, how am I meant to break these? Why does it take so long? Okay, we've got an extremely green, like this looks completely unnatural. But we've built this. This is going to be a little platform to build some stuff on. And you might be thinking, hey, it's pretty small. I agree. I don't know why I've done it, but we're sort of sticking with it. I didn't want to do that. So one thing we're going to need, which is a main ingredient for like pretty much making any machine from Industrial 4 going, is plastic. You need quite a bit of it. Now, as you can see in our system, we don't have any, right? I didn't accidentally make a plastic farm at some point and forget that I have it. So I am grateful of that. A little bit ungrateful. In order to make plastic, you smelt up dry rubber. Now, there might be some other ways. For example, we could cheat. Obviously not cheating, but I could just get, I say just, we'll see what it costs, but we could get a plastic bee. Oh, we'd need the pesky lumber bee, which I still haven't gotten my hands on. And then we've actually got plenty of resin bees. I mean, hey, that's a really easy, I mean, it's very tempting. Do I do it? I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. We'll check, okay? And by check, I mean, we'll skip to the daytime. We'll see the bees that come out of the beehives. And we'll see if any of them, in particular, are blue carpenter bees. So here's all the hives. As you can see, we've got some of these yellow carpenter bees. We've got some bees already flying up in the distance. I don't see any of the blue ones. Now, the blue ones, the reason I want those is because you breed a blue one with a yellow one, and you get the lumber bee. So if we had a blue one, we would have the lumber bee. But we don't have a blue one. They seem to be very rare. Oh, no, not blue, sorry. Green. Green carpenter bee. That is my deepest apologies. I am curious, though. One thing, I think I noticed it in the other episode. This green carpenter bee can come from a jungle nest, a birch nest, a dark oak nest, and an oak nest. I don't know if you guys have played Minecraft before, but none of those are spruce. I sort of just assumed that it would still come from a spruce nest, even though I actively looked through here in one of the episodes and noticed that there was no spruce. I thought, they must, surely it's still there. If we click on the carpenter bee, the carpenter bee specifically says, yeah, I spawned from a spruce nest. Yeah. This entire time. The reason we don't have any green carpenter bees, we don't have... Man, that is amazing. I'll tell you what, I'm very impressed that none of you guys in the comments absolutely roasted me about that when I did it in the previous episode. So that's my way of partly blaming you guys to avoid any credibility myself, but also spin it in such a way that it doesn't sound like I'm doing that by being like, oh, I'm surprised you guys let me off with a warning, you know? Listen, I don't know what's happening in this episode. I apologize. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll make these treats. But I mean, as you can potentially tell, we don't really have the bee that we're after. Let's place this stuff up here. I sort of like spreading them out a little bit so that it looks, I don't know, a little bit less manufactured. You know what I mean? Especially when we're dealing with bees. But we'll set all of these guys up to spawn some mobs. And I'll tell you what. We'll pump a bunch of these treats into this guy, so that this thing will spawn in 30 seconds, okay? If it's a green bee, okay, if it's a green bee, we do the bee stuff. If it's not, we do it the old-fashioned way, okay? So I'll come back in 20 seconds, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, 3 seconds, 2, 1. Yo, it's a Christmas miracle. Okay, we're actually, I genuinely am pretty happy we got that. Part of me sort of wanted to set up a latex production, which is quite strange because I normally don't want to do that, but hey, I'm happy. So we'll grab the yellow carpenter bee. We captured one earlier, but as you can see, like, there's plenty around, so I don't, we could get more if we needed to, is essentially what I'm saying. We'll slap these two guys down in here. There they go. And then I believe we just grab ourselves a flower, so we'll grab, I don't know, some of these ones that we have a bunch of. 2 of them. And I'll give you one, and I'll give you one, and we should get a little lumber bee. Okay, so there he is. Oh, look at him. Wow, he's zipping around. I can't even see. Yeah, lumber bee. There he is. Okay, so what can we do with this guy? Well, 2 options. One is I can feed him a bunch of honey treats and he will grow up. Problem is, in the honey department, I don't have much. In the comb department, also don't really have much. I think part of that is because I believe it's still actually all being processed. And I kind of forgot about that. Like, I thought we would be getting combs again, but no, that it does make sense that we shouldn't be getting combs. I just sort of didn't think about it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. So we don't have honey treats, but It's fine. You guys told me last time that I can actually give them flowers, right, to grow them up, like, I guess, traditional Minecraft. So if I grab this flower, see, I can apply it to this guy, and look at the growth time in the top left. He's going like crazy. Now, you might be thinking, hey, you're using a lot of flowers here, right? Like, some would say you're wasting a bunch of them. They're not the easiest things to get. These are, actually, these things aren't the easiest to get. But if I was to use a mystical flower, which I actually wanted to try, let's see. Yeah, okay, you just saw. You can feed them mystical flowers. We have this stuff here, the mystical flower essence. What this allows us to do is craft mystical flowers. So essentially unlimited flowers, right? We're growing these from like a garden cloche or something. Yeah. Did that make sense? Are we good? I think we're good. I'll tell you what. Let's search cage again. Let's craft another bee cage, or, 4 of them. I'll pick these guys up because, they've done what they need to do, so we'll put those away. We've got the lumber bee now. And if we have a resin bee, which we might not have, I'll tell you what, guys. I killed a lot of resin bees the other day when I was trying to get this green bee. So it's possible we don't have any. But I think we do, because there was genuinely quite a lot of them. So I'm pretty confident. I'm just checking these hives to see if there's any resin bees, like, still chilling. There might be some not in their cage. I'll tell you what. If we go into our extras tab again. This mod, by the way, is Rubidium Extras. In the latest version of All the Mods 7, which I'm on at the moment, it will crash because it's, as of right now, hopefully in the future it won't. It's incompatible with the latest version of JEI. JEI being just enough items, this whole interface on the right with the search bar. All I did was I downgraded to the JEI version from the last All the Mods 7 update, purely because, if I'm at my base right now with Rubidium Extras installed, in fact, if we even lower this even more, this one here, right? I've got shaders on, and I'm getting, if you look in the top left, I'm getting about 40 frames. You know what I mean? 40, 50. It's not a crazy amount, right? It's not a crazy amount. But if we, put these back up, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what the default is, but if we bump these up, which they're not normally that low, look at this already. I'm at 20 frames if I look in this direction. Like, that's pretty bad. I can't really deal with that. Another cool thing I thought I'd mention is you also get borderless windowed, which is really cool. Honestly, some of my favorite features. And the zoom and stuff. So it's like, I can't really go without this mod anymore. So yeah. I thought I'd do that as like a little public service announcement. You know what I mean? Just in case you guys are a little bit confused with all the stuff I'm doing. But what I was going to say, was if I increase the entity distance, I might lag, I might not. Oh, actually, I'm doing pretty good. But we should be able to now see bees in the distance. And these guys, or just, every entity. This is a resin bee. That is exactly what we want. Beautiful. That made finding it easy. And to be honest, I don't think our frames got hurt much at all. So I might just bump the entities entirely up so that we can see these mobs and stuff in the distance. I don't know. We'll see how the frames look. All right, so back in this chamber over here, we'll slap down our resin bee. There it is. We'll grab some mystical flowers again. Might as well do this strat that I was going to show off. There we go, 60 of these. Oh, it's actually already grown up. I forgot about that. Anyhow, we'll breed these two together, and this should get us a latex bee. Oh, man, when they spawn, they fly around so fast. All right, so here he is. I can spam him. I think I'm still hitting him. Oh, I might not be hitting him now. Oh. There he is. He's at 200, 100 seconds, 50, 30, 15, 10. Okay, he's pretty much he's as good as he can get. So yeah, we should get a latex bee. And now the question, or a plastic bee, sorry, I keep calling him latex bee. I'm going to pick this guy up. I'm going to borrow him. He's going to come with me. How does he work? Well, if we go to plastic and we go to the centrifuge, he creates plastic combs, right? But the question is, how does he get the plastic comb? What does he do? If I click on the bee, it shows nothing. If I right-click the bee flowering. Here we go. Okay, it looks like it just takes any flower. Beautiful. Okay, we'll see if that is the case. Sometimes it's like they take specific things. For example, like we have a quarry bee in here, and so he doesn't take flowers. Instead, he takes physical blocks and he turns them into like sand blocks. So I was curious if that was the same thing here, but looks like this plastic bee just wants some flour. In which case, I'm gonna place him. I am gonna grab these bee cages back out, and I'm gonna pick up these vanilla bees because if they're not giving me honeycombs, because the honeycombs are instantly getting processed, then I'll be honest, I kind of don't want them here. They're just sort of clogging up the space. So yeah, we'll just have this plastic bee do his thing. What do we have? Speed upgrades and block upgrades. See that guy? This guy's a villain. This quarry bee, right? He has one job only, and that is to create sand. And every time I've caught him in the act, he's just been creating dirt. Where's he getting the dirt from? Is he... I'm pretty sure what he's doing is grabbing it from here. But even then, I think he's... I think that gives him grass, not dirt. So I don't know where he's getting the dirt from. If he's grabbing it like diagonally from, I don't know, in the windows or something. I don't know what he's doing. But I'll tell you what, he's pretty good at it. He's genuinely pretty good at it. Okay, let me... Here, well, what are we doing? Are we getting plastic now? I think we are. I think slowly but surely we're going to be getting plastic. Now, it's still not going to be that fast, but it's going to happen. Okay, and that's the main thing. So yeah. Okay, what's next? Does anyone remember? I guess we can... you know what? We kind of just need more of them, to be honest. What I might do... Oh, I'll tell you what. This could be horrific. Well, actually... Oh, plastic! Look, I just saw the bee over there. I'm like, hey, he's out pretty quickly. We've already got more plastic. How cool is that? 2 plastic. That's simple. What does this guy need? The potion brewer? He only needs 2 plastic. Now, actually, I did just... Something just clicked in my head. Whilst that's a great way to get plastic... We still need, if we want to make this simple machine frame, liquid latex. And now I don't know if anyone's told you, but we're still gonna have to do like one step less than you need to do to get plastic, pretty much. I guess 2 steps because you have to process it twice and then smelt it. But yeah, okay. I guess we're doing this then. I guess we are doing that. All right, let me fly back over here. Now, arguably, this could sort of be in the farming section. It's somewhat farming, but it's a little bit more destructive, I guess. What we're going to want are these guys here, fluid extractors. To be honest, I can't really be bothered crafting them, so we might as well make use of what we've got over here, being auto crafters. So I'll update that recipe. We'll get the recipe for the pity machine frame. There we go. And then we'll get the recipe for the light-weighted pressure plate. Chuck all this stuff away. Bada bada boom, boom, boom. Don't ask me what that sound was. Little tune. Now, how many do we want? I'll tell you what. I'm going to be a little bit inefficient compared to what I normally do. And we'll grab 10. We'll grab 10 because we've got a decent amount of resources. I will say one thing about this playthrough compared to like old mod 6 is I feel like I have a lot more stuff a lot easier. I'm not sure if it's just because I know a lot more mods this time around, like this run through. Like, I know that I can just set up a builder quarry, you know what I mean? And I know, like, I could just quickly jump into the mining dimension. I'm not sure if that's why it feels a lot easier, but I feel like I could create anything I wanted, anything I dream of. And so we can be a little bit more wasteful and creative, but not to the scale of, like, what do you call it? Project Architect, not like that. But borderline. Okay, so these guys here, what they do is they eat trees. It sounds crazy, I know, but they do it. So we can slap these down. I made an interesting amount here. I could probably do with a few more, I guess. And yeah, they're going to eat a log that I place in front of it. So what you normally do is you have another block called a block placer. Now, we've got these block placers from Engineers Decor. These, I think, are pretty good. You could also make a block placer from Industrial Foregoing. You could also use a constructor from Refined Storage. All of those options work. To be honest, the Refined Storage one is genuinely probably the best because we're going to need the blocks that need to be placed as well. So it's sort of like, if you're going to go to the effort of getting the blocks over here, you might as well also just have a constructor, right? I mean, yeah, why not? So we'll place this guy here, receiver, network card, and then we'll set up our transmitter back over here. There you go. Chucking out card. Let's make a sign. I'll see if I can make some spruce signs because the rest are spruce, so we might as well. We might as well spruce things up. So this thing is going to be called what? Latex. There we go. Beautiful. So now we have our network over here. Do I want to make things look neat and tidy? I'll be honest. I kind of do. I thought it was pretty fun when we did it for the Evil Craft stuff, even though I will say it was kind of pointless because it still just looked arguably hideous when it was all said and done. But it was fun nonetheless, I think. So what we're going to do here is if we grab iron nuggets, you can turn stuff into covers, right? So I'm going to grab these as covers, and then I'm going to grab a decent amount of these as covers, right? And then on top of that, we're going to turn at least one of these planks into a hollow cover just by putting it back into the crafting grid. So the covers is whatever block you want that isn't a tile entity. So it can't be a machine, but it can be just like building blocks in the grid where the iron nugget makes the cover, and then the cover in the grid makes the hollow cover. So the way this will work is it's gonna get, hey, listen, it's gonna get pretty messed up in a second. To be honest, this spot is a very awkward spot for what we're gonna do here, but we'll see if we can make it work. So essentially, we place down a cable, and then we can place covers on it. Oh, not that cover, surprisingly. Oh god, man. We place the cable, and then we can place the cover on it. And there we go. That looks nice, doesn't it? You wouldn't know that there's a cable under there. The issue is these sideways logs. I don't really know how to deal with these. I was wondering maybe we could get away with like turning that into a cover, but I think that just is pretty much the same as the other thing, right? Can I like determine the side that we pick from? I don't think so. It says it's different, but I don't think it's different. I think this is going to look hideous. Are we going to do it anyway? Yeah, we certainly are. So let's have a look. That looks hideous. Actually, yeah. Actually, that does look hideous. Awesome. And then that looks arguably even worse. Man, listen, I've got no defense. I've got nothing. You know what? We're just going to do it. We'll just... What we could do listen, I know you guys are bawling your eyes out. I can hear you guys bawling your eyes out. It's fine. What we can just do is make the rest of these look somewhat similar, if I can figure out how. Would it be by doing this? Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. And we can do the same over there. I'll do that off camera. Trust me. I'll do it off camera. Yeah, you can believe me. Listen, I don't know what's happening today in terms of this video. Why can't I? Okay. 2 hollow covers. So follow through here again. We're going to place cables under here. I don't know why I've taken so long just to do this. Now the logs as well that we place are somewhat important. So let me just, you know what? One thing at a time. We'll get to the logs in a second. I'm going to place some temporary blocks here, being dirt blocks. And on these dirt blocks, we're going to have constructors, which I thought I had auto-crafted, but you know what? I will add the recipe because we've had to craft quite a few of them in our time, so I think it's fair to do it. Actually, while we're here, I've got a bunch of these ordered. We should be able to get away with just ordering constructors. I don't know why it was such an issue in the previous episodes. And now it's not even showing up. Let's go. Oh no, here it is. How many can I craft? I just shift-clicked it. Shift-clicked it? Clicked it. What's going on? This is unmotivated lag. Okay, so I was doing a test because I was still lagging for like a good 20 minutes, like incomprehensible lag. And the only thing new that I realized I did was place dirt in front of the fluid extractors, which you're not meant to do normally, but I don't think it's meant to do that. And so I did a test to see if these were causing the lag. And whilst they say they're not, have a look at this. Apparently my player was doing 40,000 like units of lag stress, microseconds, nanoseconds, something like that. I don't know. In comparison, our builder, the quarry going, that's using 3,000, right? So there's a little comparison there. And coincidentally, once I stopped, the lag seemed to stop. I'll tell you what, I'll place the dirt back purely for the sake of seeing if it happens again, to see if that was it or whether it was just a oddly timed coincidence. But anyhow, I would like some constructors. Oh, yeah, that's what I was trying to do before I was so rudely interrupted by the incomprehensible lag. It was sort of after I walked away though, wasn't it? So maybe it'll happen again. I don't know. Anyway, constructor. So we'll slap this guy here, click this, click that, click that. Actually, no, we weren't going to automate it because we thought we could probably just craft them. It's fine. Oh, missing cables. We don't have cables auto-crafted. There we go. That's the missing puzzle there. The cable. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry if anything feels weird. I had like a cut once again of like, a good 10 or 20 minutes. So things might feel a little bit different in terms of the flow. Hopefully I didn't calm down too much because we're on a bit of a roll there in terms of having some fun. So anyway, we've got these constructors. So I'm going to place them on the backs of these dirt pieces so that will be where they place things. Now, these ones here in particular, I want those to be like the hollow ones so that it will look a little bit more like that. And I think that's a little bit more fun. We could do the same there, but it's not really needed. We'll slap these covers back on. We can go under here. Oh, I didn't want to place that there, but it's fine that I did. It's not the end of the world. We'll place these like that. Tidy things up. Place that cover there as well. You know, I think it looks a little bit neater now. and once again, yeah, I know. You guys are like bawling your eyes out because I still haven't fixed this. I feel like I'm the only person who feels like this is something that needs to be done. And yet, there we go. Look at that. Nice and symmetrical. I know these sides aren't done, but realistically, they don't need to be done. Okay, so where were we? Constructors, yes. So these guys will obviously be building blocks. We can mine up that dirt. The lag didn't happen again, so I don't know. It was a little bit weird. And what logs do we want to place in front of these fluid extractors? Well, what are our options, you might be wondering? If we look at the latex, so in here, if we try to track it down, however you get to it, where is it? This pellet, the latex. Oh man, a latex bucket, latex. Okay, latex. We can actually see exactly how much you get. So spruce logs will give you 2 millibuckets per unit of work. They call it per work. So per work that's done, we will get 2 millibuckets. Acacia will give us 4. And from memory, that's the best. The next best would be dark oak at 3 millibuckets. You wouldn't want to use living wood or I guess any type of other wood that isn't included in these. But you can use them, you know. So what we're going to do, obviously, is use the acacia because it apparently gives us the most. Now, that's easier said than done because, well, we don't really have acacia lying around. Realistically, to be honest, we probably do want to grow some wood essence because, I mean, that's just an easy way to do it. We also have the option of just bonsai potting it. That's sort of why I guess I haven't been using like wood essence. Well, the question is, do we have an acacia sapling? I mean, we don't. And in order to get one, we'd probably have to find one. Or we could trade with the market. Yeah, you know what? To be honest, man, which one do we do? I'll tell you what. Just this one. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to fold. Actually, no. I mean, I still need the acacia sapling, but I'm going to set up the phytogenic insulator. The reason being is acacia sapling. There we go. This guy's pretty cool. The market. The reason being is actually no. I didn't want this. Sorry. I'm losing my mind. What I was gonna say was I want the wood seeds, but I don't know if we can get our hands on this wood seed. That's gonna be logs. Easiest recipe we've ever seen in our life, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna go ahead and use wood. We're gonna use essence, and we're gonna use a prosperity seed. Oh my god, they don't make them as easy as they used to, apparently. But once again, I do apologize if it feels like we're going on a bit of like a roller coaster here. But we're getting a lot done. I'm happy. I'm still happy with what's happening. I am recording, right? So we're going to put those prosperity seeds in the middle. We're going to place logs and inferium essence on here in like an alternating pattern. I don't think it even has to be alternating pattern, but I guess that makes sure that you put the right amount on. And then we want to give it a little bit of redstone. And this is going to spew all of its magical essence onto this infusion altar. And there you go. Wood seeds. Would you believe that? So these seeds are tier 1. What tier 1 seeds mean is that if we have a look in the phytogenic insulator, it means nothing. We don't have to give it any dirt or anything. But I guess if we were going to put it in a garden cloche, we would. But yeah, we're just going to slap it into this guy. How cool is that? So we'll fly over here. I'm wondering, like, because if we look at the essence we have, right, we've got a lot of these, right? We don't need all of them, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm sort of questioning in my head whether we could get away with having, like sugarcane as well, for instance. How much sugarcane do we have? What are we dealing with? 800? I guess that's not too much. And nether wart's probably something similar. What I was going to say is we could, like, alternate, you know what I mean? Like, it could do a wood seed, then it could do a nether wart, then it could do a sugarcane, then it could do a wood seed, then in that order, and then we'd just have like one insulator instead of multiple. I don't think it matters too much though. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we can autocraft this stuff. It honestly doesn't take too long, so we'll get that stuff up and running. Oh, it's already done. Phytogenic insulator. Slap this guy down here. I'll grab all the stuff and I'll be back. Okay, so Ender gate on the front for power. and pipe on the top for items, pipe on the back for water. We want to open this guy up. We want to say, hey, insert water from the back, output on the top. We want to set this guy to output. Bada bing, bada boom. Now we need some upgrades. So if we do at thermal, we should get them all here. One resonant integral component. We would like some of these. So I'm actually going to, I'll order one because then it will craft one. And then I'll order 10 because then hopefully it will finish crafting the first one before it tries to craft 10 of them at once. You know what I mean? That might work. We need one of these guys, and then we'll also need 2 flux linkage amplifiers. So we can chuck those in. Not that we're going to use the guy until that's set up. But what this cyclical guy does, the rest of those upgrades make it faster, essentially. What this specific guy does is he makes it so that the seeds, instead of processing and going into the output, they go right back into the input there. So it's a pretty good upgrade, but as you can potentially tell, for some reason, we have to wait a little while to get it. Also, you guys definitely need to remind me in the future to fix this guy. Because, like, it's still pretty horrific, if we're being honest, in terms of, like, being able to do multiple recipes at once. Like, it's so good until the second it's not. You know what I mean? Honestly, I think the solution is telling this guy, hey, you can only do one recipe at once. You can't be putting in multiple at a time. And we can actually do that. We should be able to do that quite simply by, where is the actual guy? By this guy here, setting him to be requiring a redstone pulse for the next set. So that should be doable. Because like this guy, I haven't even ordered that stuff. It's been sitting there. I noticed it in this list. I'm like, wait, why is that stuff there? That's been there for ages. Anyhow, this cyclical stuff's done. So we can run over here and get this guy up and running. And this will be unlimited wood of any type of wood that we want, that at least has that recipe. So we can chuck that in. We'll chuck in our wood seeds, and it will begin. And to be honest, it's genuinely pretty fast. Like, you know, that's a wood essence. Done. That's the equivalent of the crop growing fully. Just then. Like, it's genuinely pretty good. So we'll leave that guy. He can have fun. He can do his thing. And what we'll do is we'll come over here, and we'll add a recipe. So the recipe I want is for the acacia logs. So it's going to be 3 wood essence vertically like that. And you get 16 each time you do that. Like, it's pretty ridiculous. Then the next thing I'm going to want is a crafting card. So we'll grab that, crafting upgrade. So the pattern will go in there. Oh, we're actually, you know what? Instead of the crafting upgrade, because I just realized I'd have to put them in every single thing over there. Every single, what's the word? Constructor. Instead of doing that, why don't we just order 1,000 of them? You know what I mean? Just keep 1,000 acacia logs in the system. I think we'll be pretty happy. So hopefully that's doable. I might have to do some changes here. I don't know, like I'll clear that. That'll get this guy up and running, which, yeah, I don't know. We should be good. I can boost it along. Already we can order a stack. Like, how crazy is that? Already I can just order a stack of acacia logs. Is that not just insane? It's been there for like, what, a second. So anyway, we'll come over here. Here are the constructors. So as you're about to see, which is quite crazy, if I put this in, it places it. There it is, acacia log, and it's already working. So I want to do that obviously on all of these. Here we go. I could do it from behind, but we're already here. We might as well keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully I don't get destroyed. There we go. Acacia logs in. Beautiful. Now these machines as well, they don't need power, but power, I believe, triples their output. So they don't use much power, which means we might as well, you know, there's no real harm in doing this, I think. So we'll go here and we'll slap out ender gates on the back. Man, I love ender gates. Look at that. Infinite little power into all these guys. Very cool. So yeah, each of these should be getting us latex. Now you can also put speed upgrades in here on top of that. Like if we search at industrial, maybe add like an FO or something. No. If we search industrial though, we should be able to toggle over to it. And let's see. These are the upgrades for industrial contraptions. We want obviously industrial 4 going. There's some range add-ons you can get. That's all these ones with like the gold tinge on them. I guess these ones have gold as well, but they're pretty obvious. Then over here we have speeds. So we have speed tier 1, speed tier 2, efficiency tier 1, efficiency tier 2, and then processing tier 1 and processing tier 2. All of those make your machine better and faster and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, in order to make these, we'll need to set up some more machines, which we're probably going to do anyway. The question is where, when, why, and how. The next question as well, arguably, is how am I getting the liquids out of this stuff? I saw, I'll be honest, I didn't think about it. I genuinely didn't think about it too much. How do I get the liquids out? You know what I think we do instead? Oh, this is a much better idea. I'm going to grab 2 of these wireless chargers. I'm going to pick up all of my ender gates here. And we're going to use wireless block chargers. The reason being is, for one, I can place them here, which is pretty cool. We can slap this on top. No, can I? Really? I can't get away with placing it on top? Oh, I feel like that would have looked nice. Anyhow, we'll place it there. We'll place them on the front just to, you know, once again, keep everyone happy. There we go. We'll put the rest of these away. And so these guys will, if we look in the range, power everything within this square, meaning all these guys are getting powered because obviously we have one on either side. It's enough to keep these guys powered, so we don't have to worry about, like, you know, the amount of RF they can actually get. So we're good. Perfect. Oh, this guy, they're almost full already? Wow. Quite impressive. And the benefit is obviously now we have access to behind here, which means we can do stuff like pump out all the fluids. So the question becomes, how are we going to pump out the fluids? To be honest, I think we say hello to our little friend again, being the pipe under here. So we'll grab the cables. By the way, as you can see, when the fluid extractor is extracting the fluid, slowly but surely it breaks the log. And yeah, I think it said that it like strips the log. I don't know if that's true, but it looks like it might be true. So anyway, let's go ahead and cover these up. So boom, boom, that should be fine. We'll grab the log covers, I guess. Are these gonna fade? Oh, okay. Let's not do that. Okay, the wood covers. No, the wood covers. These ones here. So not these ones, but these ones. They work quite well, to be completely honest. Now, as for whether they'll work well here, well, it doesn't really matter because it's all we've got. But there we go. That's sort of that half worked well. Actually, these ones. Oh man, I've got to pick them up again. I need the top ones to be obviously hollow ones. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, but we'll place covers up here. There we go. Then we will search importer. What the importer does is import into, where are we? Importer. I guess I'll just craft them manually. Imports into our system. So I should be able to slap these here. I'll have to set them to fluid mode, but before we do that, I'm just going to run over here and create the pattern. Let me know, by the way, what you guys think in terms of the day-night cycles in these videos. Specifically, what I'm getting at is I feel like it's nighttime all the time. And I feel like the nighttime, whilst it can sometimes look nice, I feel like, I don't know, we benefit a lot more from it being daytime. So let me, obviously at the moment, I've got night vision, so it's not that bad regardless. But I feel like even still, with the shaders especially, it looks a lot better during the daytime. So let me know if you want me to... Well, first of all, let me know if there's a survival way to make it always daytime or something like that. But if there's not, let me know if you want me to just, you know, travel somewhere, cheat in a command block or something, or even go into like the world file and make it so that it's always daytime. Let me know what you guys think in regards to that, because when I play on the server, sometimes I do that. But obviously I'm not on the server, so I haven't really done that. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like everyone benefits from it just being daytime pretty much 99% of the time. It's like for these videos, of course. So anyway, we'll place these importers. Now, these are going to import the liquid into our network. And obviously, our network doesn't really have anywhere to put them at the moment. So we probably do want to cover that as well. So we'll get a tank. To be honest, we can actually use these create tanks. And, I mean, they're pretty cool. So I kind of want to use them. Oh, what do we... Where is it? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to deal with it. And that's the other thing. Like... We don't have to worry about mobs if we do that as well. There's a lot of arguments for it. I'll tell you what. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to dig this up, I think. And how close do I want to get? I guess we'll go right here. I'm going to build a tank. I don't know if I made that clear at all. But we're going to do this a lot of an absolutely insane amount. We'll hook up some cables to go down there, and we'll connect this to our network. And we will have it as our latex specific storage. And I think that's a pretty cool idea. Obviously, I just need more tanks. Okay, we got pretty close. Obviously, I've got some more tanks as well. I'm going to grab an external storage. So I'll grab this guy. I'm going to slap him on the side here like that. I'm going to switch him to fluids. I'm going to hope nothing happens here. I'm going to search latex. We're going to drag in the industrial foregoing latex. and set that as a whitelist. So there we go. We're on fluid mode. We're on whitelist. We've got latex in there. We can now store 160,000 millibuckets, I believe. We've got him set to insert and extract. Since we have this latex filter here, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to set the priority to be, I guess, 20, sure. So that means that like if I build another just like buffer storage of just priority 0 that can accept any liquid, it will prioritize filling up this guy on top of everything else. And that should be fine. I think that's good. So yeah, I guess that's fine. All we need to do now is come over here, and in each of these guys, we just need to set it to be fluids. And what we should see, yep, there it is. Now, I've just realized that this is gonna look very questionable. Okay, it's definitely going in the thumbnail now that I've seen what it looks like. Listen, it's a tank of latex. I'm not gonna go there. I haven't gone there. If you guys think I've gone somewhere, I haven't gone there. Okay? Not a word has come out of my mouth. Okay? This is on you. This is okay, so yeah, we're gonna let this fill. We can, yeah, that's fine. That's cool. I like that. Realistically, oh, you know what? I kind of want to do like a full-on create pipe system. That would be fun, wouldn't it? We'll leave it for now. It's fine for now. Hey, it's fine. We're gonna leave it for now. But let me know if you want to see that. So yeah, what do we have? We have automated latex, the liquid. We've got the liquid. We've got plastic automated as well, courtesy of the bees. Plastic, not too much, but once again, I'm not going to be using it 24/7, so it should build up to a point where we don't really have to worry about it. So that should be fine. And obviously the bees don't work it during nighttime, and it's always nighttime. Oh, like I've got a sleeping bag on me too. You know what I mean? Like I can sleep. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so what am I doing? What was the next step? Oh yeah, we're gonna do like the actual machine, right? What are we working towards? The potion brewer. Man, what an episode. So I'll tell you what. Let's try and make this guy at least. We'll set up the dissolution chamber. We'll see if we can hook him up with auto crafting. And that should be good. So there he is. It was just some simple crafting, like nothing too crazy at the moment. Diamond gear and that pitiful thing is the only that pity machine frame. That's the only real like different recipe we've made. So here we go. Dissolution chamber. We can afford to keep the stuff over here. So yeah. I mean, we might as well, I guess. Is there a harm in doing it? Like leaving it here? It could definitely get messy. I will agree. The question is, how do we avoid that? How do we work around this messiness? I could build another frame over here for the build. Should we do that? Yeah. Let's. Yeah. I've got it, guys. Don't even stress it. Yeah, we'll have a smaller but just as powerful tower over here. Okay, we have a beautiful little platform, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my dissolution chamber. I guess like this. Sure. Actually, no, that was like the worst spot to put it. Let's put it here at least. Right there. Beautiful. So we'll give him power. We'll do all that stuff. I'll grab a crafter. Now the crafter is going to be interesting in terms of where I place it. I guess we'll just place it behind. I was thinking like I could put it underneath, but I think it's fine there. The next question is, do I dare try to hook this guy up somehow? I mean, I obviously want to. The question is like, how messy will it look, and will it ruin this the whole point of this little system we had with the holes running everywhere? I guess we've still got a gap under here. You know what? Let's do it. Hopefully you guys are thinking what I'm thinking. If we create a wood, and we get a nugget, right? I'm speaking English. You guys, yeah, I'm doing it. We're gonna turn that into a hollow wood. Place that there. This can be a wood, hollow wood. The wood becomes cable, and then the cable. Oh no! We've made a mess. We're gonna break that. Right? We're gonna keep it as it is, and this can just go directly into it. I don't think that looks too bad. It's fine. She's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. All right. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna run back here, and we're gonna create a pattern. What is the first thing we want to make? Well, we want to make the potion brewer. All of this stuff's fine. The first thing we'll want to make, whilst we don't have all the materials at the moment, will be the advanced machine frame. So this guy, let's go ahead and bookmark him so we can check out the recipe. He will need a diamond gear, 2 gold, 2 netherite, 2 plastic. So in here we have the gear, 2 gold, 2 netherite, 2 plastic. What is this here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, 8 ingredients. That's good. And then the 9th is the slime. I'm just making sure that they're all in this grid. And it appears as though they are. So we can create the pattern. Beautiful. If they weren't, we could like do this where I get rid of one of these slots and up that to just be 2. And then like I could put like, you know, or the piece of bronze that you need there. For example, because some of these recipes do need like a full grid on top of liquids as well. So that's how you would do that. So this guy, whilst we don't have pink slime, or at least I'm pretty sure we don't, that's what we'll need. Next we'll need is a simple machine frame. And this is going to be the main one that we can craft at least today. And in terms of all of these ingredients, I think it's the same thing. 3, 6, 7, 8 ingredients, and then the latex in the middle. Beautiful. That's perfect. We're also going to want an importer, right? To import, obviously, the finished dissolution goods. Dissolution? Yeah. So that'll obviously go underneath. And you guessed it. We, you know what? I was going to say hello to our little friend, but I think we'll do it on this side. I think that way we can still see it. Because I do like the idea of it going through this, like, little trap door. Not trap door, but, like, you know, through the wood in the floor. I think that's pretty fun. I like that. I think that's really cool. And so I want to use it more often. Both in hopes of making my base look nicer, but also in hopes of when I check out bases again, which I really need to do soon, other people will be using it, and I'll be able to be like, oh, look at that, looks cool. So we'll do that. There we go. There we go. Listen, I shouldn't have picked wood as the building blocks. It makes things a lot difficult. And I've also realized during the daytime, this thing glows. Like I'm having to like squint looking at this stuff. That is so bright. But it's fine. It's fine. So I think we're good. Also, did you see that train pull around this corner like 3 times before it actually showed up there? Because I definitely did. I definitely feel like I did. Anyway, I think we're good. I think we're good. There's only one way to find out though, and that's by just jumping into it. What I can do though is we can do output, and I could, yeah. I mean, I think we're good. Once again, I'm pretty sure we're good. Let's give it a shot. So in this guy, I'm going to put both these recipes. I'm going to then do at industrial, and I'm going to order 1 simple machine frame. So here we go. I'm going to click start. We should see all the ingredients show up in here with the latex. It's got the power. It's processing. That's pretty cool. Obviously, you know, we can set up some recipes for the speed upgrades too. That'll be really nice. So we'll probably do that at some point. But in the meantime, put in the right amount of latex. It processes it. It puts it back in our system. Beautiful. There's not much more we could ask for. Perfect. Hey, we actually did something. We did something in this episode, and it looks really nice, and it went well. Everything happened the way we wanted it to. Oh, we live in a society. Look at this. Everything's beautiful. All right, I'll tell you what. Actually, yeah, we can actually afford these higher tier upgrades, can't we? Interesting. Very interesting. I thought these were going to ask for like pink slime, but no, they're just we're just good. We can just do it. Okay. I'm going to create recipes for the tier 2. Now, I will say right off the bat, I'm not sure 100% if you need the tier 1 in order to use the tier 2. I'm not sure, okay? We're also going to need recipes for this other stuff. So like recipe for the furnace and recipe for diamond gear. Not that diamond gear. Let's do this diamond gear because it uses 1 less ingredient, and that sounds like a smart thing. So we'll do that. I'll add all these recipes in. I might have to tell it to use that gear specifically, but I think we're good. No, these gears are going to have to change. Hold on. Gear. Is it even this one? Is it the older ores gear? Oh my god, that's an expensive gear. No, not that gear. Don't do that. Hey, don't do that gear. Do this gear. Then yeah, do the industrial foregoing gear. Yeah, it's what you were built for. Check that in there. 2, beautiful. Update the recipe. Perfect. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's do this one as well. Create that. Do we have all of this automated? We don't have sugar automated, but obviously we've got honey bottles and sugarcane galore. Yeah, sure. Do the honey bottles. Why not? We've got infinite. Not infinite. Pretty much infinite. Okay. All those recipes are in. Let's start off by going back to industrial, and I will order a singular tier 2 speed upgrade. We'll get that crafted just so that I can see if I can chuck that in there without needing the tier 1s, because if we don't have to craft the tier 1s, we just won't. If we do, then we will. And also, what's going on here? No machine fit. Oh, I placed it in that crafter. Listen, I feel like we almost went this whole episode with a brain. What's that? Starting server backup. Okay, that's the lag. We're blaming the backup on the lag. We're blaming the lag on the backup. we're blaming something. I'll tell you that much. I don't know what we're blaming, but we're blaming it. Oh man. Yeah, okay. I don't know what I've done, but we are lagging today, boys. Yeah, it must be the backups. Maybe that's what happened before. There was a backup, maybe. And for some reason, I don't know if you just saw then, when it does lag, oh, the backup's done and we're still lagging. For some reason, the shaders get really dark and it gets a bit scary. It happened during nighttime the other time and it got like really dark. Like now, look, it feels very bright. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's try this again. Speed, upgrade, start. Everything goes in here. Beautiful. In fact, I feel like you just crafted one. Yeah, it was actually already doing the previous recipe. So this craft's pretty quick. If I chuck this speed upgrade here, hey, it actually goes in. So if I grab 2 of these, right, and we put both of those in. Oh, okay. We can only put 1 speed upgrade in. Okay, that's good. And then if I order a processing upgrade, let's see. Does that feel faster? I feel like that feels faster. Okay, processing upgrade. We'll chuck that in. So my understanding is the speed is obviously how long it takes. The processing is how many units it does, right? So as you can see, the progress is 0 out of 200. And, you know, each time it like ticks, it does a progress. Like let's say it's doing like 20 little points at a time. If I put in this processing one, it might start doing like 40 points at a time. Does that make sense? I'm pretty sure that's how that works. And then I think efficiency might even just be power related. I'm not entirely sure. We'll craft 2 of each of these as well. So I'll also get another processing one just so that we can sort of, I guess, compare. So what's this? Efficiency. So I'll chuck one of those in. Did that look like it got faster? I'm not sure. Processing. Okay, so you can put a second processing. You can't put a second efficiency. So we can do another processing. Let me also see 2 more processing. So let's see if we can put in 4. I don't know if you can, but we're going to find out. Like, how fast is this guy? I mean, yeah, like he's pretty fast. We probably don't need him any faster, but the question is, can we? So, processing upgrades are here. We've got 4 of them. All 4 can go in here. To look at what that would look like if I were to order a speed upgrade and open this guy. Pretty slow. That's pretty ridiculous. Like already, if I just chuck this speed upgrade in, a lot faster. So now let's order another upgrade like this processing one. This is the speed we're looking at. If we swap out, you know what? It's pretty fast. but I'm still curious. If I order another one of these and we open this up and I put in an efficiency one, let's see if it goes faster. It's already done. No, there it is. Boom. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know if you know like the actual numbers. I'm sure the mod also just like straight up tells you what's better, but that would involve looking it up. And you know, we're not doing that today apparently. So yeah, honestly, I'd say we've done a pretty good job here. What I will do as well, just to future-proof us a bit, is over in this guy that crafts 8 of each item that we ask for, I'm going to actually ask for those upgrades, just to have them, you know, have them ready, have them on command. Speed, efficiency, and processing. And it's still possible. I don't know if you can put a speed tier 1 in with a speed tier 2. We could test that. You guys drive a hard bargain. I do want to test that. I really want to test that. Let's go down here. Okay, yep. You got me. Speed tier 1. Here we go. Yep. Thank you. Yep. You're coming with me. Over here. Boom, 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 boom. Luckily, these things, you know, they craft pretty fast. So I'm not too fussed. Is that it already done, or was that a different thing? I think that was a different thing. Yeah, let's order one. Oh, we already ordered one. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, can I place this guy in here? No. I can't do anything. Huh. Speed tier 1. Speed tier 2. Speed tier 1. Huh. Okay. Speed tier 2. Take out the efficiency speed tier 1. No. Okay, so it's one or the other. In which case, we don't need speed tier 1. No, don't need that. Yeah, don't need it. We don't need it. If we search tier, We've already got 6 of each of these. Nice. It's going pretty well. I think, honestly, we're waiting on... Actually, no, we've got plenty of latex. Okay. Nice. I'm genuinely happy with what we've done. In the next episode, then, if we continue in this train to try and get to the brewing stand, to try and get to the Hell Shelf, to try and get to the library, if we still follow that route, next episode will likely be, what do you call it? The pink slime to get this guy. Pink slime, that'll be fun. Ooh, oh, we can cheat. I refer to it as cheating. It's very much not cheating, but I see it as cheating in my little brain. A slimy net. Oh, honestly, pretty easy. That should happen quite easily. Maybe. We'll still need a pink slime bowl, it looked like, in order to at least get that initial pink bee. Very interesting. Pink slimy bee. Oh, and then that's going to get messy because it goes in the centrifuge. It creates liquid pink slime. We're going to have to pull the pink slime out of the centrifuge. That's going to get messy. We might not do that. We'll see. We might just do it the old-fashioned way. We'll see what we do. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do consider subscribing and liking the video and that sort of stuff. I don't usually ask for that because, to be honest, you guys are pretty good at it. Like, I genuinely, I don't feel like I have to ask, but, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I asked. Thank you guys for doing that as well on all the previous episodes, and whatnot. Yeah, thank you for supporting me financially, watching the ads in the videos. That helps me out big time, more than you probably think. And thank you, of course, for any donators or channel members we have. Don't feel pressured to do that stuff, but for those of you who have, thank you. And thank you for checking out my Bisect hosting promo partnership collaboration. Not so much. I guess collaborate. The link in the description for Bisect hosting and code DEW. Yeah, at checkout. At checkout, man, I've really how far we've fallen. I mean, it's related to us, you know. I'm not selling you guys like, I don't know, toilet paper. That'd be a good one. Hey, Quilton. Is Quilton a toilet paper? Quilton might be like bed pillows. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah. Goodbye. I'll for the thumbnail, I want to get this tower in here, but I might be pushing it. Here we go. Do I do this and the title's like a glass and a half in every cup or in every bite, or I don't know, in every bar, in every this could work. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.